Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well read, nice interception. Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Foden! Pass somewhat off target. And here's Foden.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The contribution of Conor Gallagher should be key, Peter. I've heard a lot of people say he's a combination of a...
Great hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Makelele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Gallagher. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Still goalless. And it's Messi. Beraldo does well to get it back. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Messi. It's Gallagher. Messi. Palmer. Palmer. Makelele. And here's Mbappe. Foden. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lewis Skelly engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Beraldo promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden played into the middle. That was always going to be the keeper's. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. A searching ball that into space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
a shot! Well, now that's another chance! Goal! The United States! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
The United States have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
James. Gallagher. He gets big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. The United States leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alvarez. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's heaved it away. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
And we come to you now
I think
with
on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
The United States come in having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Alvarez.
And we're off again.
18,
The United States definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
James picks it up out wide, and that has been clubbed away. And that's definitely not his best. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Forlan, foot in. Forlan.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw-in. An instinctive delivery. Cleared away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, nice touch. And he's being shifted off it. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Gallagher. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Anguissa.
And here's McKennie finish! And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe! Some resolute defending there.
Match was 60,179.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Forlan. Closing. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Saka getting this one clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Isco picks it up out wide.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Makaleli. The United States perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a great pick out. He's found the way through.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation.
Saka! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. The United States have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And it's Rivaldo. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pulisic. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is masterful defending. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. James. And here's Forlan. Interesting ball. Messi. Balde gets it away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan.
He's having a go! And that certainly packed a punch. Balde.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Saka has it out wide and in space. Isco. Anguissa. Rivaldo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that will be it. The United States can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled. The United States get the opportunity to take a major step towards greatness. A chance to settle the tough issue of promotion and then to look to the future. The man in the dugout has come out and thrown caution to the wind, but he himself will be looking for the perfect outcome here. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the games. Can he finish? Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Palmer cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit, just a bit straighter.
Alexander-Arnold standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And he was alert to it. That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And now the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And that has been cleared. Referee's given a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a...
Ribéry! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. The United States have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The United States have their second corner now. Quarter of an hour played. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Decent hit! Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. He's found a way. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Has a goal! And he's managed to get rid. Aimed beyond the defence. And Van Nistelrooy! Palmer gets it clear. Quality ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Palmer looking to run onto it. Hernandez. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's managed... And the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's shifting through the gears here. The United States finding their passes. Kubo. That's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. And that's definitely not his best. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Palmer. Hernandez cuts out the pass. He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass.
The United States can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, this is a great position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And the header! Beraldo attempts a clearance. So their 4th corner of the game. Header! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the 1 goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
The United States head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. The United States carrying a 1-goal lead. He's had it taken off him. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance to finish. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beraldo getting this one clear. Palmer. Kubo. For Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. It's run loose here. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Kubo. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne. And here's Ribéry. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that looks a decent ball. Still just a single goal between the sides. Kubo. Almost an hour gone. Palmer. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Foden. And it's Makalele. Makalele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. In with the challenge. Pulisic! Pulisic! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
En el Barcelona, el dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 42. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
The United States have their third corner. That has not gone well. Tries a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Costa Curta. Time and again they are repelled. Not the most accurate pass. Back into the middle. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that is a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Nistelrooy.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Chance! Ronaldo gets good distance on it. The United States have the chance to go the other way. And here's Neymar. The United States needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The United States clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what a climb! Foden! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Mbappe, foot in. Pass is just off target. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And no, that was never going to make it. No joy this time, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Such good technique.
Musiala, and the pass is intercepted. And it's Ribery. Now it's Haaland. Hernandez Gets over and intercepts.
4 minutos de descuento.
4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Haaland. He's looking to set free a runner. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. And they can counter here. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Played back in. Mbappe! No way through, so back it comes. So that's it. It is all over. The United States have done it. A promotion sealed with a win.
Hay instaladas unas duchas.